Hey guys, what's going on? So this is actually going to be part 1 in my Code Vein 2 playthrough. I have been anticipating this game to come out for a while now, and I do have some experience with the first game. However, I've heard that this second installment is a little bit different, so we're just going to go ahead and get straight into it. I may have to turn down the volume a little bit because it is kind of loud. Add-on unlocked. I don't know what add-on I got.
Long ago, the world was racked by a great disaster, known as the Resurgence. The Resurgence corrupts everything it touches. In the blink of an eye, the world changed. The vast majority of humans and animals are transformed into vicious horrors. It was not long before human society fell apart. In their place, rising from the shadows of history, were the Revenants. Idris, the most revered and honored of all Revenants, sought out and found a way to seal the Resurgence. Yet that victory, such as it was short-lived. As time passed, the seal gradually weakened, as all things must, and it neared a fatal failure. 100 years ago, a great battle was waged. Revenants fought desperately in an attempt to restore the strength of the seal. Many brave Revenants, in fact the very bravest, met their end in this battle, which we now call the Upheaval. The heroes of that conflict managed to reseal the Resurgence in a great, moon-like shell that hangs in the sky. Today we honor them and their memory as heroes for their noble sacrifice. Even now, Calamity itself is held at bay by the mighty seal of the Luna Rapaces, which devours the life force of those heroes. And now, 100 years have come and gone since the Battle of the Upheaval. And one day, when those heroes' strength is spent, this world will... Lou, it's time.
What a character design.
Hello there.
On both of them.
Can you hear me?
That's wild.
It's all right. Don't
The
worry. There's no need to rush, okay? So, do you think you can remember what you looked like?
I was not expecting just a girl with a cavernous hole, like a void in her chest, with a golden heart inside. That was some interesting. That was weird. All right. So I guess most important part, creating your character. So this is gonna be like a 3-4 hour long video, if I'm doing it right. I certainly hope it actually doesn't take me 4 hours to create a character. It's kind of like a grizzled Michael Jackson. He looks fun. That's interesting. I'm thinking I'm gonna start out with this guy and work from there. I want to make him. I don't want to make him too tall. Head size. I guess right there. That's a good. All right. So there are extensive character creation options in this, and they did release a character creation like preview for this game, and I do not know I messed around with it a little bit when the character creation stuff was out, and I always meant to get footage of it, but I ended up not really. That ended up not working out really, unfortunately. But we can make something cool now. I don't want to make him too. I don't want to make him too muscular because I feel like that's a little bit disingenuous. Body size, just I'll do that. I'm pretty skinny myself, so we can make something that's kind of a little closer to me. But this, though, I'm gonna make that. That's an interesting. That's an interesting option. I don't think I'm gonna choose a hairstyle that's gonna show that off at all, though. I have like left and right options for so many of the different things. There was a hairstyle that I kind of liked in the character creation like tryout thing where you could mess around with it a bit. This kind of looks cool. Yeah, I think that's the one that I liked. And then they have the different patterns for like what you want it to be. I have a very specific look in my head right now that I want to try to create. So that's kind of what I'm working my way towards right now. A little bit of wave to his hair's, I think, good. I don't want too much shine. Face. Oh yeah. It's gonna be between these two. I'm leaning more towards this. I'm kind of trying to make like a sleepless rat boy. Rat man. I don't know what you'd call it. Somebody who just looks like he's absolutely fucking fed up with the life he's living. There we go. We'll make this also black. Dark brown. Is there a black option? There you go. There we go. Eyebrows. Match color. I want something like kind of like really like nicely angled. Those are interesting. That's kind of weird. Kind of like that. That's cool too. I think I'm going to run with this. And this. Eyebrow sliders. Choose thickness. Spacing. Vertical. Those are on his forehead. Those are just straight up on his forehead. I don't like that. Yeah, that looks good. Raise one eyebrow. Interesting. I suppose you could give him a permanent, like, fixed expression with that. Like, kind of like a little smirk. And turn heterochromia on. There's a lot of really, like, wild eye options as well in this. I like it. I always love it when games give, like, insane options for your character creation, because it just makes everything so much more interesting, and you can really make something unique. But I do kind of want to have him have, like, this eye on this side, the scar. I want it to look kind of like different, like it got messed up when he got at the same time he got the scar. Still messing around with things. We'll see what I come up with. Okay. I get some kind of shade of red. I'll go with this. Interesting, I like it. Ooh. Maybe I'll make this eye like that. Okay. Alright, that looks cool. I like that. Makeup. Let him have normal. Let's get some nail polish. Oh, he's wearing gloves anyway. It'll be black. If you ever see it. Yeah, let's go get the clothing, because I actually kind of do like how this looks so far. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. What do you got for preset color options? Now I'm going to make something myself. Or can you... can't decide. That looks okay. I want to change this. For some different. Let's do gray. Okay, alright. Now for the main fit. Got something that's kind of close to what I want. Something that gets us most of the way there at least. That's mostly there. There you go. I think that looks good. I hate that. Let's get this to be red. A nice darker red color. Like that. And I want his gloves to be kind of the same colors I like. Oh, shit. So many options for colors. That's one thing that I do appreciate, honestly, though, with a game like this. Giving you a lot of options to mess around with in the character creator, it is fun. This video might honestly end up being a whole video on its own, just of creating the character. When I get done creating the guy that I'm going to use for this playthrough, I will probably go ahead and see how long this video is, and I might post it on its own. I haven't decided yet, though. We'll see where we are at the end of this character creator. That looks cool. All right, now we got to fix these boots. So many options. It's really impressive. I cannot tell what that's supposed to be like. Deciding. Oh, the knife on the boot. The boot knife got turned off for some reason. Yeah, it's fine. My neighbors are being noisy, I guess. Jeez. Alright, I think he looks cool. I think he looks good enough for now, at least. I think this is good enough to click confirm. Name. Let's see, what do we want to name him? Let's do our Let's do Archer. There we go. Finish character creation. There we go.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. All right, then. I need you to wake up now.
Just, I want to say, with all the cutscenes, I do plan on just kind of shutting up, so...
Ah, you've come too. As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me, I certainly didn't mean to startle you. My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant. Bear with me, for this may come as a shock. You have died once already. This is where I used a ritual to resurrect you. I gave half of my heart in order to restore yours. As a consequence, we now share the same heart, you and I. We are two lives intertwined as one. You seem well, all things considered. I'm glad. Do you think you can stand? There is someone that I'd very much like for you to meet. I know it's all new, but it's okay. You can trust me.
I think she's got robot legs too.
I shall guide you. Please follow me.
For anybody who doesn't know, Code Vein
How
2...
do you feel? Don't hesitate to tell me if you don't feel well.
Code Vein 2 is kind of like an anime Dark Souls.
This
At least...
area was constructed underground. Let's take the elevator to the surface.
At least that's how it was always explained to me, personally, by people who've recommended that I try this out. So it's going to have kind of that Dark Souls difficulty, which, for me, can be kind of like here and there as far as how successful I am
Our
in
destination is the tower on the hill.
the combat. Oh,
Until a century ago, by forming.
we're already getting distracted. A cabbage. Because you never know what's going to be important in games like these. Oh, jeez. Alright.
These two were once revenants, turned to stone by a Forma. A century ago, one came to raid Magmel Island. The other is a revenant who tried to thwart him. Their duel ended in lethal blows, a moment that now stands forever frozen. In any case, come along. We should be going. There's someone expecting you at the top of the tower.
He has nothing to say about that. Very, These guys from the cover art. This whole thing looks familiar. I can't tell where it's from. I suppose we'll find out at some point. Oh. I was thinking that was an elevator. Alright, there are other people. That's good to know. So at this point, we don't even know. We don't even have a weapon yet. Not even like a starting weapon or anything. So we'll have to figure out if we get to like pick from a variety. Because in the first one, it was kind of like Monster Hunter, where you start out the game, you pick your first weapon, and it's one of all of like one of the types. It's kind of what I vaguely remember from the first one, but we'll see what the characters have to say here. There's that giant goth lady again, though, I think. Yep.
Another world snuffed from existence.
There's nothing quite like getting flashbanged by the game that you're playing. Holy shit.
Luckily, the residents were all evacuated in time, thanks in no small part to your efforts. My name is Lavinia Rowe. It is I who carries on the great Idris' mission and legacy. It is you, then, who must save the world of man.
I'll do whatever you ask me to. I don't care. What do you got for me?
Another world snuffed from existence, along with the memories of the people, the heroes, and the histories they weaved together.
What do you mean another world? It's like one square block. She is so tall.
A group of heroes saved the world from the resurgence. They absorbed its energy into their bodies, the seal consigning them to eternal slumber. But now, unable to bear that burden any longer, the flame of that seal threatens to burn out, which results in what you just witnessed. Explosions that will eradicate the world.
I mean, that explosion didn't look too big. It was just like one of these little islands here.
100 years ago, a group of... They absorbed its energy into their body, but now, unable, which results in what you just witnessed.
I am stupid. I might cut out all that messing around I just did, but that oops. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that she had
Yes.
dialogue options.
If all of the heroes are allowed to suffer such a fate, not a trace of this world will remain. There's only one way to prevent this tragedy, before they reach the point of no return. And so, we must break the seal and end them before it is too late. However, these seals are extremely powerful. Nothing capable of opening them is known to exist.
Okay.
Not in our time, at least. A sole revenant with the ability to traverse time itself. With the power that incredible, subjugating the heroes becomes a possibility, at least. However, as of yet, her power has not fully matured. I ask now that you accompany her back to the past, help her to perfect her ability, and gain true command over the flow of time.
I wasn't expecting some time travel hijinks. Bro's down for whatever. I love silent protagonists. They just don't. They never object.
Time jump is successful. We're still where we were only moments ago. Magmel Island. Only now in the past. Thank goodness we made it. I was actually quite nervous. This being my first time jump and all. However, we must have missed our target coordinates. We seem to be in some cave or other on the island. Quickly, let's get outside and figure out where...
Oh, by the way, this is my first time.
I'm sorry. Maintaining the link. It requires more energy than I thought.
Who the hell are you?
Uh-oh.
Get away from here. In your current state, I'd only hold you back.
A revenant hunter? Not anybody I recognize. Did Magmel hire a guard?
What does it matter? Kill them now before they raise the alarm!
I hate rats. Well, can't say I remember hiring you, but if you're game, lend me a hand. Oh, I like you already. I'll just hop on your back real quick. Don't make me blink.
What was that look on his face?
I feel great!
They're already all dead. You did most of the work.
You are definitely no ordinary fighter. Who are you? And how the hell did you wind up here? Uh-huh. Why don't you tell me another one? You're serious, aren't you? Either way, I bet we haven't seen the last of these goons. A friend of mine is further inside.
Goons.
and if I
Calling
don't
guys
find them,
goons
there's gonna be some serious
in 2026.
You feel like tagging along? You seem a little lost. But don't worry. There's plenty of wayward folks wandering these parts. Look, you help me out, and I'll make sure you get taken care of. Sound like a deal? Great, then a deal it is. Name's Noah. We should find my friend at the innermost chamber. Come on.
Get partners. I probably should have read that other thing that he said. Oops. Oh. So you can summon them like that? That's interesting. What does that do?
Looking for some excitement.
Okay, interesting. Oh, this shows the way that I have walked. Learning all this new stuff in this game is going to be a little tricky, I feel like.
Real fight starts here.
All right. For a second there, I thought I nearly died, actually. Resting at a fully restores HP, LP, and Ichor. So it's the bonfires of this game.
How about a quick rest?
Good. Okay. If I'm right, I believe we should be able to talk here at our leisure. This is a space where our minds and the pieces of our hearts intertwine. Perhaps we could call it something fitting like the confluence. Think of it as a private realm, one that only you and I can access. It would appear that, while we are in the past, there are only certain conditions under which we can meet and speak. First, I hope you'll forgive me for being such little help. As am I assure you. But I do regret being a hindrance to you. My apologies. Now let's go over the current situation.
Girl, you're fine.
As Lady Lavinia
Don't worry about it.
explained, I have been blessed with a rare power. The ability to travel back in time. However, this power remains incomplete. As it stands, I can't actually take us back to the present yet. Fortunately, the Magmel of this era still houses a vast array of formae. Among them, there is one that can augment my ability. I have already located it. Should you manage to obtain this forma, I should be able to traverse the past and present at will. With that power firmly in hand, together, we can work towards preventing our world's demise. First things first, we will have to gain Noah's trust. Once we do that, we'll be able to roam Magmel Island much more freely. Unfortunately, there is a catch, and it is not pleasant. History says that raiders razed this island to the ground. If, as I fear, the bandits in the cave were in fact the raiders, then we have no time to lose. We need to put a stop to those raiders and rescue Noah's friend as soon as we possibly can.
Alrighty. So we have our mission. Yeah, can't go that way. Is this one of those situations where I should destroy all the boxes? Is it a good idea? just want to see something. Yep, so that is where you level up as well. Customize weapons. So I only have the one weapon right now, and it has all these different stats, and I'm sure I'll learn. This is very traditional Souls-like. Duplicate weapon. Interesting. Looks like I don't have anything yet. Just starting out. It's going to be very I don't think I can level up yet though. Yeah, not yet. So I guess all you can really do is just continue on. Oh, that's scary.
This is far from over. You're in their sights.
Oh shit! Knocked me right out of that ability. Probably didn't need to use that there, but I don't know. Just blood cells. Interesting.
Can't believe I let raiders invade the island. Talk about embarrassing. I know this isn't your fight, but I'll return the favor. Let's do this. You got it.
Yeah, that was my health, I think. Shit. I was just thinking to myself, I hope that little bar at the bottom isn't my entire health pool. And turns out it was. At any point, I could have just probably would have gotten hit once and died. Chest.
That looks pretty damn valuable.
Ancient Hunter Twin Blades. Can switch my weapon on the fly. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a situation where I couldn't switch my...
Almost there. My friend
You only
should
have
be the
one
interchange
heavy
just ahead.
attack.
He may be a royal pain in the ass. There's no friend like him. Can't just
There we go. Chemical light.
sure is dark. Human eyes won't cut it. Is that right?
I'm already using it. Crimson stone. Tender crimson stone. I'm sure I'll find out what that's for later. Weird.
Astonishing. Of all the formae our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant? Now, just who might you be?
The hell? Valentin!
Noah, do you know who these people are? I don't recall arranging to meet anyone here.
Completely
I swear,
unbothered.
Give me a second.
What? Who the hell are these two?
Best bros. And that guy.
That was a raider ambush, wasn't it?
Oh, is what you've got to say? You nearly got yourself killed.
Noah must have asked you to join him. Thank you. It seems you were quite the help to him. My name is Valentin Voda. I'm in charge of Formae research efforts here on Magmel Island. So, you're a solo hunter, are you? Tell me, do you have a place to stay in Magmel yet?
I do
I
not.
see. In that case, how would you like to help us here? Our former research can always use a hand. If Noah saw fit to offer you his heart so quickly, that says all I need to know. I hope we get along.
Why don't we save the introductions for later and get back, okay? There could be more bandits lurking around.
I'm afraid I'll need to stay just a little longer, Noah. You see, I've just made a substantial discovery.
Did you hear nothing I just said?
There. It surely won't be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
Fine, have it your way then. Let's go. We need to warn everybody back at Magmel.
Alright, I think as far as right now, this game's interesting so far. I do like it. I don't know if I went. What way do I gotta go? I'm guessing I have to go the way that I didn't come from.
Doesn't appreciate how much harder he makes my job pulling crap. We did manage to avoid the worst with your help. Thanks for pitching in. Let's get our asses back to Magma and alert everyone about those bandits. Time to move.
Map jammers. Defeating map jammers in each area will reveal the surrounding terrain information on the map. Alright. Super hard. Windfall stimulant. I'm sure half these things are just gonna be like random crafting materials that we'll need at some point.
Still works. should rest up.
Now I can level up. I think. Weird. Oh shit. There we go. That almost ended badly. Who is that? Oh god. There we go. Getting the hang of it. I do like the combat system. I feel like as the game progresses, I do hope it like opens up to be really flashy, fun combat. It seems like it's going to be so far. Oh shit. There we go. Lost broadsword. Got a new weapon. I'm digging the twin blades right now, so I'm not gonna switch off of them. Oh, shit. Oh, did I die? Oh, I died. Oh, I got a do-over. Oh, I got a gun. All right. Yeah. I was not being as careful as I really could have been.
The nectar found in this tree can speed up your recovery. Take it.
Golden nectar. Cool. Walnut?
Magmel is the building furthest through this gate. Once we get there, we'll take the elevator down to the sublevel.
So, leveling up doesn't seem to work at the moment. Oh, wait, no. There we go. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I think I was trying to level up past what I could. So that's fine.
I feel great.
Oh, shit. There we go. That's how it's done. Another flower. Fun. Ooh. That's where I woke up.
Here we are, the Magmel Forma Institute, our base of operations.
That
How'd he get
concludes
back
my
already?
briefing. Noah and our new hunter here will be standing guard, but I want everyone else to remain duly vigilant.
Wait, how in the world did Valentin beat us back?
That's literally what I said.
Looks like Valentin told everyone about you. Why don't you go take a look around the facility? You
All
should
right.
introduce yourself, even though it's just standing around. I'm sure they'll end up helping you out in one way or another. After you've more or less seen the place, we'll go talk to Valentin.
All right. Well, I do feel like that this is a good point to stop for this one. It's going to be kind of like the opening hour, for me at least. And part 2 will be just probably start off with exploring this area. But I think this is as good a point as any to leave off. Thanks for watching. If you've gotten to this point in the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.